Hello everyone, welcome to the video review of Wolverine from the X-Men Apocalypse Wave. So anyway, there it is. There's where the figure would be, and it's the whole X symbol. There's the varnished X-Men logo. I'm trying not to hit Logan. Varnished X logo. Some side art. Some other side art. The back with the product shot. Sorry if that's a little out of camera shot, but these boxes are big. Which this one has a different face than this one, or at least differently painted. It just looks so different. Like that one looks like something out of Nightmare on Elm Street, that just mouth. And then this looks like a normal grr face. I don't know, this one looks a little weirder to me. When I saw the packaging art, which is what I first saw, I was like, I'm not gonna get that figure because that is scary. Anyway, you have all the figures in the Build-A-Figure. I think Gladiator and Multiple Man and maybe Storm are the ones that I don't want. If you're wondering why I'm out of breath, it's because this figure was in my basement, and then the claws, I had to go find them. Anyway, we're going to take the packages. But, oh wait, the Build-A-Figure part, I kept it in there, because I didn't want to take it out. Anyway, it's wires, which you could, of course, pass off, and you could put them on him for stop motion. Acting like, you know, the wires that he has because they put adamantium into him. So we're going to do a quick run of articulation and then we'll scale him to other figures. So he has a hinge at the head and a ball joint, which of course means you can rip it off and put on other Wolverine Logan heads. You have a ab crunch. It goes back. You have a waist swivel. The bad thing is this is not glued on, so it just sort of sets there. But sometimes it will like go in the middle and then you have to like turn it. Anyway, as shoulder, butterfly joint, not that much, but still good enough like where you can get like a but and then he has rotation at the shoulders. These do make it a little bit limited, but they are on a hinge so you can move them up. Then he has rotation at the bicep, which is very hard. Double jointed, but only gives him 9 degrees. Then rotation, and it's a normal standard hinge joint. And then he has ball joint, swivel, double jointedness, boot cut, swivel, back that far, forward that far. Yeah. So, what accessories does he come with besides Build-A-Figure parts? He comes with clawed hands, which I really don't like how loose these guys are because it makes it very, very hard for when you're posing him or doing a stop motion with him to get them perfectly lined up. So if you're ever wondering why my stop motions, I don't usually like to use them, it's because either you get really outward one or you get really inward one. Or you get what I call this, where one goes in, like in a little bit more than the rest of them and it just doesn't look good. And I wish that they, like, glued these in. Maybe someone will, but, like, so they're perfect. And if they did make them out of, like, thicker plastic, I think that'd be better. Anyway, you can get nice poses with him since of the articulation. You can get, like, a running through the hallway. You know he does that. You know he does that. I don't know. We'll scale them to some figures, such as. Sorry, it's sometimes I told you about my review space. It's very not flat, so it's really hard to pose the figures. Anyway, Captain America there, and H.V. Iron Spider, which these guys are about the same height, which I think is good because he's a teenager. He's an adult who's really short. He's a freaking hero. But you can kind of have like a nice little pose. I think that works good and that works good. Most people say that SH figure arts don't really fit in with Marvel Legends. Certain ones do more than others. Same with Diamond Select. So yeah, you can of course get great poses with this guy. Because it's Wolverine. And because it's using that Juggernaut Wave body. They just cut out pegs in there. Slip these on. By the way, I just ate a whole bunch of Pop Rocks and soda, so I'm going to be burping. And then he does have molded on hair, but they didn't paint it or anything, so I have seen some customizers paint that. I have seen someone who painted this, who took the arms, scrapped them for the, what's it called, arms? The better arms. Don't remember what they're from. They're from something. Better arms. I forgot. Damn it. But they swapped them out with better arms that were more like covered and stuff, and it looked better. Of course, this is sort of a Jim Lee Tiger Stripe Wolverine. So if you do have that Jim Lee Cyclops, and hopefully there will be a Jim Lee, what's her name? Jean Grey, then you can kind of fit it in. But if you do have that X-Men 2-pack of Cyclops and Dark Phoenix, you could, of course, wedge him in there. I don't have that 2-pack. I don't think I'm going to get it because the female Marvel Legends body is still terrible. They need to fix it. Marvel Legends, Hasbro, get on that. You just need to fix it. Like, that's the simplest thing that I can tell you to do. Besides making us a whole bunch of characters that we wanted. By the way, I may make a top 10 of my most wanted Marvel Legends for the 10th anniversary line. So, you can always check that out. I'll probably be posting that either tomorrow or the next day. Anyway, I'm so glad that I got a whole bunch of feedback on my last video. My last stop motion, which was the Codenames one for Transformers. So, I decided as an incentive, tomorrow I will be releasing episode 12. I believe it's 12. Did we already just do 12? No, I don't think we did. Anyway, 12 and 13 are coming very soon. They're going to be pretty good. And then Season 2, I have a proposition for you guys if we can hit 50 subscribers. Once we hit 50 subscribers, unless we hit 50 subscribers, if we hit 50 subscribers, just keep on telling you guys 50 subscribers. If we hit 50 subscribers before January, I will release Season 2 way earlier. Well, the first couple episodes. And if we hit 30 subscribers, I will release the trailer for Season 2. And if we hit 40, I will release Avengers Infinity War Episode 1. So yeah, if we get to 50, you get a lot of stop motions. Could be working my butt off. But I have been doing videos. I've been able to do 2 videos each day because I've had a whole lot more time. Which is amazing because having more time makes it better for me because I feel like I can do more stuff with my action figures than I could last year. Last year I was just full on busy, mostly because I was just binge watching Iron Fist and Power Man. But now I'm not, because they canceled it. Why you have to hurt me like that, Disney? Why? No, I'm just joking. Anyway, if you enjoyed this review, you can like it. You don't have to, but you can. If you do want to see those stop motions come out a little earlier than they should, tap that subscribe button and tap that bell notification button. And also go down and tell me something that made you happy today. I don't know. Anyway, tell me your opinions about this figure. I think he's perfect. I mean, if he came with more accessories like an alternate Logan head, that would make him perfect. But he doesn't, for all that he is, which is a Tiger Stripe Wolverine. It's pretty good. So thank you for watching. I'm Ronimus2099 saying, signing out. That's a really bad outro. I'm going to have to make a new one. Gonna have to make an outro. I didn't ever made one. Anyway, goodbye.